operation take 2. Ready to energize?
Yeah, turn it on. Listening more than anything for the cut.
Barely cutting, right?
Well, you don't know what's screwed up in that bore.
Yeah.
It could be slammed out some and dinged on the other side for people beating on with a hammer.
Yeah, it's true. It's coming through a little bit.
Using inserts.
It's almost through.
Using inserts to sit there and
Yeah, it's true.
using inserts. You'll chip it and there goes a $7, $14 insert.
Yeah.
So I come good. Also, if you use this one to come out, because it's on an angle, it's not going to read in thousandths right. So use this one to come out.
Makes sense. So you take 10 thou. Let's see, chips. Ta-da.
I mean, the middle size of those Allen wrenches.
This one?
The middle one.
That is the middle one. This one?
Yeah.
Both of them were in the middle. There's another one over here.
Oh.
help to loosen up the front one a little bit? I know.
It is loose. Just wasn't getting into that last thing very well.
It's a way to chip a good insert.
If you noticed, I was doing it like this.
Yeah, it's just one little slip.
I wouldn't slip. I'd have very steady hands. What's wrong with you? Hey, that shaking helps in that area.
I need to bring my spray can.
Yeah, you want me to check all your paint up for you.
Yeah, there you go. I've been painting my butt off the last 2 days. Let me check it just to make sure. I don't think we're nowhere near it, but no, yeah, no.
Is this tight?
I don't think you loosened it because you didn't do this big ass wrench here. So you didn't loosen it, but I'll make sure. Yeah, it's tight. Okay.
Wait a minute, let me get closer. Yeah.
Okay, on.
Yep, on.
Turning. Chips now. It's making chips. It's making chips. It's making chips. Yeah, it looks good.
The bar is only touching on one screw. Loose. Every time I move something, nothing would happen.
Yeah, because I didn't see any chips. I see chips now. Yeah, I see chips falling out of it at the bottom.
Huh?
Chips are falling out at the bottom.
Get out?
Not all the way. Now it is. Now it's out.
Turn it off. Get your no-go.
Nope.
We still got 23,000.
Yeah. A little bit, yep. More than 10, that's for sure.
I'm going to sneak up on it 15 at a time.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Turning. Yeah, it's cutting chips.
I can hear it stop cutting.
It's through.
Turn it off. That's cleaning up nice in there.
Yeah. No, it's still a good ways. You got a good ways. You want to measure it, or
Yeah, well,
you have those little telescoping things?
you don't need,
They don't have to be perfect. It don't have to be a press fit.
we need to get a set of calipers out of my top of my drawer in the drawer. Computer table. I had it in millimeters. Make sure you put it back to the correct north of the equator setting.
It's in inches.
Okay. I don't want to measure that. I want to measure the go, no go plug.
.258.
What's the other side?
What?
2.50?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.50. You got to go with the big. We got to do it with the
gotta
big.
do the
Oh
big
shit! You got a long way to go. You do it like that.
Well, when you do it like that,
You have to zero it.
it's not so great.
Okay. So how do you do it?
Well,
You can't.
here you can. What you do,
Oh, you do the.
what you do, let me get.
You do the. You do the absolute.
No,
No.
let's make sure it's on zero. Okay. Okay. You run this part in here, and you pull it apart. You get it on the flats of those anvils as best you can.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wiggle it till it won't wiggle anymore. And that's at 2
2.1.
inches, 143.
So you got a long way to go.
Oh boy. 43.
Gee, you got a half inch almost. A little less than half inch.
It's good.
Got plenty to mess up.
Now take that plug and go out there by where you went to that get the screwdriver out of. On the right side, there's a lift master machine with that post on top.
Mhm.
Make sure they're both the same. I think they are. But if you turn this on before you leave, I can be doing stuff.
Yeah, but if there's an emergency, you might die. Tish is going to say, you left him in with the lathe on? Yeah, you measured it. It even says 2.5 on the top of it. Okay, you barely cutting anything.
Well, I'm into the soft part of the cast iron.
Yeah.
You can't hear it as much because it's not hard.
I'm just looking at the chips coming out.
Well, 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5.
getting ready to come out. Yep.
Went on out, let's measure it.
You don't even have the small ink going in yet.
Okay, we'll kind of measure it the way I showed you with the measuring device.
You didn't cut hardly much off of there, I know.
Huh?
You didn't cut hardly anything off of there, I know, because the chips are like tiny, tiny. .21.
So I have
You got 2.5.
290 left to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to slip this over here to you.
Yeah, because I got to go in not too much longer. I got to go give my dog a pill.
Okay, turn it on. I'm waiting on you.
Here we go. That's cutting a little bit there. Alright, it's starting to come through. That's it. Yeah, the inside fits now. Alright.
Make sure you try to get just in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, if you're in the middle, when you're pulling on it, it'll stay without getting tight.
227.
227,
Yeah, let me do it again. Let's make sure.
we were at 221 before.
227. 227. 227. That's the same measurement twice.
You're too high.
227.
Let me see that. I get 228.
You gotta go to 250. $32.
See, there's a thing about a lathe on these, and being how my mind has not totally come back, I can't remember whether this is a direct reading machine.
You told me it was not. You told me whatever it reads there is what it cuts on
I
the
did?
16.
Okay. Then that's a direct
That's what
reading
you told me
machine.
on the 16. I don't know about this one.
Things like
Yeah, some of them you got it's
South
cutting
End
twice.
lathes.
Cutting twice, yeah.
you cut in half.
Right. Because you're cutting both sides.
Yeah, this is doing the math for you with this screw. 228. 2280.
So you got 32. Roughly.
At 280 inches, or 280 thousandths.
220.
Need 22 more.
32. No, 22.
22.
22. 22.
22.
22 is right.
You're letting the old cripple,
You
the wired mind that got zapped. Okay. 3.
need 22 more. Take like
220 more. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, 240. Okay, let's roll.
220. That way you only have 100 left.
Well, we don't know for sure, so
Okay. Ready?
I divide it.
Okay. You want to turn it off? Still got a good ways to go, but that's a lot. You get in there.
Do it like I did with the jaw pointing straight up and down.
You mean
Put the,
like
put
this?
The other way, so you can see the measurement. No,
Like this?
come on around right there. But use the workpiece as a way to make sure you're closer to the middle. If you're straight up and down, you can tell easier. Yeah, like that. There you go.
Looks like 237. 237.
237.
Yeah, the biggest one is 2374. 5, so.
Okay, just pull it out of there and let me look at it. 374,000. See, that took a lot more than. No, not really.
No, you had
We're
200.
going to take 80 more.
Okay.
Or we're going to do it another way. What did I say it was? 374.
I don't remember, but yeah, I think
See,
so.
this thing's got measurements on up above. 374. See,
You
this
got
one's got measurements up and above. I set the bottom one on 374 to my mark. So as I get down to 0, we should be close. No, wait a minute.
No.
That's totally wrong.
No.
Yeah, it is. That's right.
No, you got the difference between.
It's going up on the other
Yeah,
side.
it's going up.
It's 360 degrees.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Shit. Turn it on.
Closer. Getting closer. That's about it right there. 433, you gotta go to 5.
Need to take 60, what, 67 off?
Yeah, 67.
Right now is when the brain fog is hitting me hard. I think for any little bit of time that it's a headache. The next time we do this, I want you to run this. Here you
Hey,
go. I'm ready.
you made it? You changed it, right?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure you did.
It's going to take about 45 off.
Yeah, it's doing a lighter cut. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's not cutting too much.
I'm going to sneak up on it.
Are you gonna put a set screw in it or something, or?
Only way to do a set screw is screw up to the rim.
Yeah, you'd have to cut a hole on the outside of the extension, yeah.
Wait a minute. Keep it running. Keep it running.
Not cutting much.
Get the measurements.
That's getting pretty close. It's getting pretty close. Almost fitting in there.
Sneaking up on it.
It's 248. 486. Yeah, 486. 489. 489 is the highest number. 49. Got 11,000 to go.
Fit in there? No go?
No, but it's getting close. You got 11,000 to go.
Okay, Mr. Don.
11,000 more.
So So we have 11,000 more to go. What would you do at this point?
I'd probably split that in half if I'm sneaking up on it.
That's an acceptable way to do it.
Or maybe a little more than half, 3/4.
What I'm going to do is take a spring pass.
You don't think you get 11,000 out of
We
a
may
spring?
not, but we may get 2 or 3, whereas
Yeah.
we got the other.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
I don't see any chips.
Look right on the outer corner edge.
Yeah, a little
It's
bit.
only about in there.
A little bit.
When you talk about thousandths and trying to hit something,
Yeah, matters.
you got your measuring error. You got error in the machine, so be cautious. If you're in Pakistan, this wouldn't matter. We've been through 12 months ago.
Would have cut it the first time.
And it will be going wobbly down the road. These kind of projects, like job shop projects, one-offs, you just gotta watch what you're doing and sneak up on things.
Well, that's how I did with that part I made with the threads, to get the right size for the threads.
If I wasn't too tired, I would do it back, coming back.
Well,
See where we are?
almost fitting. Almost fitting, but let me see if it changed any.
I'm just gonna take 10 thousandths off.
Yeah. You want to measure it?
No. Measured after this one. I could see when you were doing it,
Okay.
was going in on that.
You know how you could secure it? You could put it on there and drill a hole half and half, and then put a screw, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be very strong. It's through.
Hey, can we go on? Keep it on. Keep it on.
Oh, wait, it's super close. It would be a good press fit right there. You could press that in there.
Well, we don't need it that big. I mean,
Tight.
that tight. So I'm going to take another 10 thousandths off. And that'll give it some clearance for everything else.
Yeah, it's got some rust on the other thing.
know if that's even close to 10,000. So turn it on, let's go.
It's cutting a little bit. Yeah, it's not cutting much. It should fit after this one, I think. I think it's going to fit after this one.
You notice the shaft that it's going on might not be right either.
Well, it's got rust on it. You take the rust off, it might fit. If you measure 250 with the rust, you take the rust off, it's going to fit.
With that no-bow plug, you can get it down into the bore. If there's any taper in it, you'll know.
True.
It'll fully sound to a spring passing.
It's true.
Gone in today. See it there.
Cutting a little tiny bit. Alright, it's through.
Wipe it out before you put it in, like there's cuttings in there.
Dang. Ay. I took the bottom barbed wire off of my fence along my driveway so I could get in and out with my lawnmower, right? That was like doing squats. I counted them. I have like 83.
83 squats. Oh. Well, at the Compass Rehab Center, they'd be laughing at you at 83.
Shit.
483.
Yeah. Yep. Good fit. It's a little oversized, which is good because
Well, that's because the other one, it
Yeah.
went all the way through there.
Oh yeah.
That's what we want.
Yep. All the way through.
All right. Well, Mr. Don, I couldn't have done this without you.
No problem. Want to take it off, see if it fits over there?
No.
I'll take it off for you, though.
Okay, take it off. The rest of this project is secret. Now, this project was Don's idea. pretty damn good one. How much room do you need?
I just don't want to mess anything up, man. I don't want to mess your stuff up.
You need more room even, huh? Let me do it for you. I can do this. I can't do it very well.
I can't turn them.
I don't know what got into Don. He's got his vigor back.
Got my get up and go.
Yep.
I gave up sugar and I gave up the statins that I was taking. That's what it is. Been off of sugar for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 7 weeks.
Look at the backside. What it looks like.
Yeah, it looks good.
That's the only inclusion I've seen in that casting
Yeah, a little bit, but it's not bad.
in the bore.
It's not bad.
No. Turn it back up like that. Yeah, that's plenty of wall thickness.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're going to drill a hole out here and a set screw here. Or come in from the top and drill and thread it.
I think I would do that. I would come in from the top. Half a hole on each side.
Yeah.
Where you want it?
Well, thanks for coming out to help me.
No problem.
Just lay it up against the floor. Up against the... And there's another one for another one of these. You get to see what we're making next.
Those are perfect weights to do this with.
They are. I mean,
Matter of fact, I haven't even seen weights like that before. But they're perfect.
I looked, and these are the big ones in a set, and they have this rib on the back, but they have a flat side.
Yeah,
all
most
the
of them don't.
The littler sets of them are.
They have all the writing and everything
Yeah,
on it.
this is perfect for this. You know what else this would be good for?
A garden cart wheel.
A drill tabletop.
Yeah, one of
You
those
can
old
make a drill
ones.
table out of it.
One of those old ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be the thing to do.
that's true.
It's about a 17.5-inch diameter.
Yeah, you could
Now,
always
You can't change the diameter very much.
you could put a bushing in there, different size bushing. You know, press fit. For a drill press, you could do it. Probably press fit. Put a set screw
No, I'm
on there.
talking about you can't change the outer dimension
Oh no.
because there's just that lip on it.
Yeah. Anyway, I gotta wash my hands when I do that.
Thanks for your help, man.
Bye, guys.
I would have done it without you.
Oh shit, I don't mind. I've just been so damn busy at my own stuff.
I've been needing to talk to you about that. It's been a long time since you've come to help me.
Because I've been working on my own stuff. I mean, just today, I finally painted the cabinets I built 14 years ago for my office in my shop. The base cabinets. 14 years ago, I built these cabinets. I just painted them this morning. Just finished my trailer. I finally put the trim and painted my well house. That's been over a year. Meaning to do that. So, yeah, I'm getting caught up. On not honeydews, honeymees.
Like my son I got working over here.
Yeah, honeymees is what I got. I don't have honeydews, I got honeymees. I got things I want to do.
Got the other two names I'd forgotten on there.
There you go. That looks pretty dang good.
I thought so. Perfect.
All right, so how I wash my hands? You still got soap by the bathroom?
Soap over there.
Go outside?
Just have to go outside.
Yeah. I do that. I will do it.